Hello everyone and welcome to my today's issue, which is dedicated to one very cool token, and it's called InfinitUP. I must say right away, the release will be very interesting and useful, so please like and watch this video until the end. Because right now, we will talk about how InfinitUP differs from many tokens currently being launched in the world of cryptocurrencies, as well as go through all its features and prospects. So, as you can see, InfinitUP developers position this token as the best rebase token. Why? Yes, because the original concept of InfinitUP is based on a combination of two of the best cryptography mechanisms, namely remuneration and rebasing. As a result, owning the InfinitUP token, you have a chance to receive guaranteed rewards in BNB, which will be distributed in the form of dividends directly to your wallets. I must say right away that both of these mechanisms were not chosen by chance. Firstly, their symbiosis and support for each other will allow InfinitUP to create a completely new gaming ecosystem related to cryptocurrencies. Secondly, their remuneration mechanism will allow each of their holders to receive BNB regularly. And thirdly, all this consistency will allow us to determine the right vector of development and benefit not only for the community, but also for their project as a whole, which I think is very cool. By the way, according to their contract, a tax of 7% is used for the purchase and distribution of BNB for each transaction. And yes, this distribution of dividends, that is, whether it will be higher or lower, will depend on how many IUP tokens you keep in your wallet, which strictly speaking is logical, as well as the fact that these distributions of rewards will occur automatically each time without their intervention of a third party, thereby causing not only investors trust in InfinitUP, but also encouraging them to hold IUP tokens even longer and more. I think we didn't figure out much about these. By the way, who managed to pay attention, in addition to 7% for each transaction, another 8% will be charged for other needs of the project, namely for marketing, further development, and liquidity, so that the project can naturally continue to actively declare itself, attracting even more users. And also slowly but confidently follow your roadmap, bringing to life all your ideas, which are actually quite a few. After all, in the short term, the developers behind InfinitUP intend to make their own video game related to the BNB lottery, and in the long term to create a gaming platform where people can put cryptographic funds into the liquidity pool before the game and win what's inside if they win the game. In a word, all this much more is waiting for you very soon. So in order not to miss these events by yourself, be sure to subscribe to the official InfinitUP social networks. I will definitely leave links to them in the description under this video. In the meantime, in a nutshell, I want to tell you about the second most important rebase mechanism, the benefits of which are not less than those of the rewards mechanism. After all, its main essence is to reduce the total supply of the IUP token over time after its reduction action, called Rebasing. That is, each user who purchases IUP tokens for himself, which each new rebase will have fewer tokens in his wallet than they originally had from the moment of purchase. But at the same time, you will still own the same share of the total offer, only their cost will be higher after such a relocation. In fact, the purpose of this mechanism is very simple, and it consists in creating a guaranteed minimum level, which in fact prevents a sharp drop in prices below a certain level. You will certainly be able to get even more useful and detailed information on the mechanisms of the app and the project as a whole by means of an accessible technical document, which you can familiarize yourself with immediately after watching this video. In the meantime, I suggest you to take a look at the live trading schedule of the IUP token paired with the WBNB on the Dixtool website, which, as you see, demonstrates good growth at all of ours. What personally pleases and impresses me, considering the fact that this token was launched on 8th of October and literally 5 minutes later it was immediately listed on one of the most popular information portals as CoinMarketCap. As for me, InfinitUP has potential. Therefore, I strongly recommend that you take a closer look at it, and only then take deliberate action. After all, I remind you that my reviews are exclusively informational and don't call you to anything. Therefore, responsibility for all decisions made lies solely with you. As for me, as always, I thank you for watching and say goodbye to you until my next issue, which will be released on my Crypto Lady channel very soon. In the meantime, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell to stay always up to date with all the most interesting news and events.